and welcome to Caravan Escapades. I hope everybody's keeping safe and well. Well, we've taken a walk up to the storage. We're very lucky that the storage is within a mile of home, so we've walked up here. But the reason I've come up here is over the last couple of weeks I've been getting some emails from the Sargent system saying that the battery's disconnected. Well, I know it's connected, but also a couple of times when I've disconnected the EHU, I've had an emergency call from the tracking people or from the monitoring service to say, we're just checking your battery's been connected. So I guess it's one of those things, if people try and isolate the system, steal the battery, that sort of thing, that triggers an alert. So there's obviously something wrong with the system. Now, I have an idea of what it might be. I'm hoping it's just a fuse. I had the similar sort of thing happen with the Accord, but obviously if it is a fuse and while the battery's disconnected from the circuit, it won't be charging and it won't be monitoring the system properly, that sort of thing. We'll go and have a look. Let's get some light in here. So let's open up the blind. It's going to be underneath here where the Sargent system is. So let's move these out of the way. Let's open this blind as well so there's a bit more light. I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way and then I'll take a look. So it's a bit of a strange one because it all seems to be working now. I wasn't sure whether it was this fuse. I'm trying to remember, sorry, this fuse here. I'm trying to remember back from when we had the Accord. There was definitely a situation where a fuse had blown. But I've taken a look, and as you can see now, if you look at the app or look on my phone, I've logged on my phone and you can see the battery voltage is good. The solar panel's charging. So we all seem to be good. I'm really not quite sure what's going on, so we have to monitor it. Anyway, I've also checked all the fuses here. They're all good as well. So I'll put it all back together. Hopefully, I must admit I haven't had a message or an email probably for 2 or 3 days now. So maybe it's just sorted itself out. Who knows? I did reseat that fuse, but that's the main battery for the motor mover. So this, you know what, this could well be it. So that feeds on back onto the battery, into the battery box, so that could well be the fuse. But I've made sure all the connections there are seated correctly as well. So just to be doubly sure, I've had the multimeter out as well and checked out all the fuses and all is good. So I'm getting the right indications, so I'm going to pack up here, tidy up, and then we're going to head back home. So we'll see how we get on with that. Have you had similar problems where you get that warning that the battery's disconnected and you haven't disconnected it, or the power's disconnected and you haven't disconnected the power? Let me know. I'm intrigued. It was very similar to what I had with the Accord, and we managed to sort it out, literally just a fuse, but I'm not 100% convinced, and you can see from the readings I'm getting it seems to be working okay. So I'd be interested to see if you guys have had similar problems, so please comment below and let me know if you've had similar things happen to you. So it's the following Sunday. It's a week after I went up to sort the caravan out, and literally I thought I'd got it sorted. I haven't. You'll have to excuse the environment. As the weather's been nice, we thought we'd get the garden furniture out first time this year and have a barbecue. Anyway, back to the caravan and this remote access issue. So I literally thought I'd got it sorted. I went to the caravan, I connected up, I could see it was charging, I checked all the fuses, checked all the wiring, all that sort of stuff, absolutely fine. Didn't think much of it until Monday. Got an email. Mr. Brown, your battery has been disconnected from the caravan. Take immediate action. And this is the automated message that I was getting from the Sargent system. And as you know, the swiftcommand is manufactured and sorted out all by Sargent Electrical. Our subscription is actually paid to Sargent Electrical for the remote monitoring service, for the tracking, all that sort of stuff. So I tried to log on remotely. can't log on remotely. I can track the caravan remotely, I can see where it's tracked and all that sort of stuff, but I can't log on remotely. So I've raised this with MG anyway. I have booked the caravan in. It's a couple of weeks time, and it's not down to them, it's down to me with work commitments and that sort of thing, and getting it over there. So I will be taking it down there, and they have said they would have a look at it for me. However, my subscription's with Sargent, so I thought I'd give Sargent Electrical a call. Thought I'd email them, see if I can get any information from them. You know, these guys will know, these guys know how the system works. Every single day this week I have tried multiple times to call Sargent Electrical, and the phone number is engaged. I've tried it from different phones. I've tried it from my mobile, I've tried it from the home landline, I've tried it from the work landline. It's engaged. Can't get through to them whatsoever. Now that's strange. I have had a requirement to call Sargent Electrical previously, and pretty much answered straight away, put me through to technical support and got sorted. Okay, Sargent Electrical are not answering the phone, or the phone's engaged. Let me email the support, email support from the login. So you get a login and you can click ask for help, and it fills in all your details and you tell them what the problem is. Trouble is, not enough words to put the immediate problem, so I emailed and said basically, or I filled in the support request, said could you get back to me and I will give you more details. I'm having problems with remote access. As you know, not only is it telling me that the battery is disconnected, when I disconnect the EHU cable, or the electrical cable, the mains cable from the caravan, it triggers an alert, and then I get the alert services phoning me telling me that the battery's been disconnected. Have I heard anything back from Sargent Electrical? No, absolutely nothing. If you're watching it, Sargent Electrical, maybe you can get in touch with me, maybe you can help me out. I know I've got MG are going to look at this in a couple of weeks time for me, but you know what, I would like to get it sorted if it's something simple. Do I have to involve MG? You know, my contract for the remote tracking is with you, Sargent Electrical. You know, my contract for the remote access, the tracking and all that sort of stuff is with you indirectly. Certainly it is your people that call me, or somebody representing you that calls me when I have a problem with the system or when the system is activated. So I haven't got it sorted. A little bit frustrated. You know, it will get sorted in time, but I'm just frustrated, I think so, more by not being able to get through to Sargent. Anyway, I'm going to keep you updated in what the outcome is. So as I said before, I've tried to connect remotely, and here you can see, here's a screenshot from my phone of me trying to connect remotely, and it just times out, or it just goes and goes and goes and then times out. When I can get through to the history, it shows me 0 voltage from the battery, but if I go to the caravan, connect directly to the panel via Bluetooth, it shows the system working fine and the battery as it should be, and the battery taking a charge from the solar panel. Anyway, I shall leave that for now. I shall certainly come back and keep you guys updated once I know more. So thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Hit that notification bell and you'll be notified when we put out more videos. See you very, very soon.